On this episode of Falmouth in Focus, we hear about a major milestone for a new infrastructure project on the Cape. Stop by the Heritage Awards ceremony to help honor this year's winner, and take a look at an upcoming festival here in town. All this and much more on this edition of Falmouth in Focus, and it starts right now. Hello and welcome to Falmouth in Focus, our bi-monthly roundup of local events and FCTV member engagement with the community. I'm Michael Kasparian.
And I'm Eileen Preston. Living on Cape Cod, everyone is familiar with the issues surrounding the bridges, but there's finally some good news around the Sagamore. Nice. Governor Maura Healey, Representative Bill Keating, Senator Ed Markey, Senator Elizabeth Warren, along with a number of other local officials from across the Commonwealth were on hand to celebrate.
So we're here today to celebrate what is really a historic win for Massachusetts and for the Cape. We're really excited about the news that we're able to deliver. And the news is that for the first time, the people of Cape Cod are going to get what they deserve when it comes to these bridges. We know that these bridges have been in a state of disrepair for a long time. And when we started in office 18 months ago, we made a promise that we were going to get after it and get busy and work with our federal delegation, work with our partners to secure funding to build new bridges. And today we're here to announce that just the other day, we won a nearly $1 billion grant, federal grant for the Cape Cod bridges. This brings our total federal funding for these bridges to date, so far in the last 18 months, to $1.72 billion.
So this is an historic day for the region, a celebration which is years in the making. It is Christmas in July on Cape Cod as we deliver $1 billion to the Sagamore Bridge and the Cape Cod community. Who wants to be a billionaire? Sagamore Bridge. That is what we are celebrating here today.
Just year in and year out, just trying to maintain the bridges as they were. And we all lived through that. All the time we wanted to see the day when the right decision was made, not to just put Band-Aids on crumbling bridges, but to have brand new replacement bridges. That day is today.
This is a funding home run, and I am thrilled to be here to celebrate with everyone and thrilled to renew this partnership, to know that we are all going to stay in it until we get these bridges built. Gonna do it. Thank you.
Today we're celebrating fully funding the Sagamore Bridge. We've got $1 billion from the federal government. That means that in the next decade we will have a fully new Sagamore Bridge. It's going to be built inside the existing Sagamore Bridge, and we've already done a lot of the permitting and design, so we can get shovels in the ground pretty soon, sometime in the next 2 years. And then we're going to have a new bridge, and while that's being built, we got to pivot immediately to focus on the Bourne Bridge to make sure we get the funding there and have a brand new Bourne Bridge for the people of the Upper Cape.
Officials expect construction on the bridge to begin in 2028 and finish by 2036.
Fingers crossed we're on schedule. And that is some great news for the Cape. Now to another exciting announcement. The Adventure Park at Heritage Museums and Gardens is now open. We stopped by the ribbon cutting to learn more about this high-flying new addition.
Hi, I'm Candy Fisher. I'm president of Outdoor Ventures, and we are here today at the Adventure Park at Heritage Museums and Gardens in beautiful Sandwich, Massachusetts. We're here for our ribbon cutting. We are now open to the public 7 days a week for the summer, and we're here at this amazing adventure park. We have 5 trails, 60 elements and 7 zip lines, and just offer an amazing climbing and zip lining experience for the whole community as well as visitors to Cape Cod.
I want to congratulate the board, the staff, everyone. This is truly unique. This is going to be a huge head of the line draw to Cape Cod in general. I mean, you're really just a hop, skip, and a jump over the canal, and you're offering something to a wider audience that is so important. It's a wider audience, it's a family experience.
For the community, what we're really offering is a chance to do something fun and exciting, move out of your comfort zone, connect with nature, and kind of see the world from the treetops, which is a unique and very innovative vantage point and perspective. We're here for people of all ages, from kids 7 and up to adults, grandparents. We see multi-generational families, we have groups, we have birthday parties, both from the community and from folks visiting, and really offering them a chance to connect with nature, with each other, and develop confidence and a sense of accomplishment.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Heritage Museums and Gardens is open throughout the summer. Visit their website for specific hours and information.
We're going to take a quick break, but when we return, we will be honoring one of the founders of the Falmouth Education Foundation. Stay with us.
For 40 years, the Cape and Islands Veterans Outreach Center has been singularly dedicated to providing comprehensive, life-sustaining services for veterans and their families on Cape Cod and the islands. The Cape and Islands Veterans Outreach Center has a food pantry to help veterans and their families to address challenges faced by food insecurities and hunger. We have a food distribution center at 223 Stevens Street in Hyannis, open every Thursday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. to pick up fresh produce, canned goods, chicken, pork and beef, toiletries, and other necessities. In addition, our mobile food pantry goes to the AMVETS Post 70 in Falmouth every first and third Tuesday of the month, and the Elks Lodge in Eastham on the second and fourth Tuesday of the month. Every third Wednesday of the month, we are at the American Legion in Vineyard Haven. If you are a homebound veteran and unable to drive, we also have a home delivery program.
Welcome back.
Michael McNaught was recently honored for this year's Heritage Award at the Falmouth Museums on the Green. We spoke with the executive director of the museum about this year's award.
The Falmouth Historical Society is the oldest historical society on Cape Cod. Aside from their many educational programs and exhibits, the Society also celebrates a Heritage Award winner every year.
Since 2000, we have had our Heritage Award, and that honors a member of the community who has contributed a lot to the fabric of Falmouth. And this year we're honoring Michael McNaught for the 24th anniversary of our Heritage Award celebration. Michael was a board member here at the Historical Society. He has British ancestry, so today we're doing a British themed party for Michael. And he has an incredible story to tell. He's quite a storyteller. But one of the things he did for the town of Falmouth, he and his wife, his late wife Lynn, helped start the Falmouth Education Foundation. And that has really contributed to a lot of great things for the local students. And so that's one of the things that Michael has done. But that's just one of the many things that he has done over the years.
While it's not always easy to choose a winner, the Society confidently felt Michael was a perfect fit this year.
We sort of come together and we really think about who has contributed to the town of Falmouth, and this year Michael rose to the top. He is just a great guy, and he is such a historian. You know, he's given several talks here at the museum over the years, and it was just a natural fit to pick him because not only has he contributed to the historic fabric of the town, he is constantly gives lectures, and he really is quite a contributor to the Cape. He moved here in 2004 with his late wife Lynn.
Some words were said by the sheriff, our state representative, and some of Michael's friends, all confirming just how special he is and thanking him for how much he's impacted their lives and the Cape.
The Heritage Award impacts the community by, I think, inspiring people to do good works in the community and to realize, you know, there's opportunities to be recognized, and it is just a way for this spirit of the town to come together and rally around these individuals who are so special to the history of Falmouth.
The Heritage Award has been a great way to acknowledge outstanding members of the community over the years. Congrats to Michael, and thank you for all you have done.
Congratulations, Michael, and thank you for your work toward making stronger schools and a stronger community.
Important stuff. The Woods Hole Film Festival is celebrating 33 years of bringing award-winning cinema to our corner of the Cape. We sat down with Executive Director Judy Laster to discuss this year's festival.
Always a lot of fun.
Yeah,
looking forward to that, that's for sure.
Hello, my name is Judy Laster. I'm the director of the Woods Hole Film Festival, and we will be holding our 33rd festival this year from Saturday, July 27th through Saturday, August 3rd. During that time, we'll be screening 120 films that we selected from more than 1,000 submissions we received from around the world. We have 47 feature-length films. The rest are short films. They're in 10 shorts programs. And we have workshops, panel discussions, great music at our parties, and great opportunities to see filmmakers who are joining us from all over to be here for the 8-day Woods Hole Film Festival.
Hi, I'm John Gamache. I'm the Associate Director of the Woods Hole Film Festival. This is actually my 10th festival here in Woods Hole, and we're very excited to present the 33rd annual edition this year. And one of the things I love about the Woods Hole Film Festival, it's a very different kind of festival than most people and most filmmakers are used to. We're not a red carpet, velvet rope festival here. It really is 8 days of filmmakers and audience and the community watching films together, just spending time together, talking about films and just hanging out and enjoying Cape Cod like they're all friends. So we kind of call it, film camp on the beach here. And the filmmakers, they want to come back year after year.
Hi, I'm Olivia DePonte. I am a Falmouth local and the Communications Associate for the Woods Hole Film Festival. This is my first summer with them, and so far the experience has been amazing. We're all looking forward to the actual festival to start. And you wouldn't believe how much communication and work goes into the whole process behind it. It's been months and months in the making. We've had a lot of outreach with the different filmmakers. We had a meet and greet via Zoom where we got to chat, see some of the filmmakers, see them interact, because one of the best things about the festival is the connections that filmmakers and people in the industry get to make with each other, because it brings in so many different filmmakers from different backgrounds, countries, and different styles across genres.
The Woods Hole Film Festival has been around for 33 years, making us one of the oldest film festivals in New England and the oldest on Cape Cod and the islands. And that filmmakers love to come here because the audiences we have are really supportive and enthusiastic, and people want to be here specifically at the Woods Hole Film Festival. During this time when movie chains are having trouble getting people inside to see films, independent film is on the rise, and we're really thrilled to be part of that. So we hope to see everybody here during the Woods Hole Film Festival.
The Woods Hole Film Festival starts July 27th. Check out their website for more specific details.
Just across the street, the open mic night at Pie in the Sky is celebrating their 22nd year.
Wow.
Our intern, Malcolm Swope, spoke with the founder and organizer, Randy Gameau.
Open mic night at Pie in the Sky is a treasured tradition for the Woods Hole community. Last Monday, I had the pleasure of interviewing this man right here. Randy Gameau is the founder and organizer of the event.
This is my 22nd season. I've been at it for a minute. Basically MC, and during the periods of the night when people aren't signed up, I play. That could either be 20 minutes in the beginning or the whole darn night. But we've gone through lots of years where it was real slow. The guy that's playing right now is one of the people that was a pillar of the whole thing. He'd make sure to come and support it when those dead years. And there's been a few of those, a few of the guys that help float it the whole time when there's not many people. I don't want to play for 3 hours. I can, but I don't want to. But we've had everything from family acts and accordions and people doing, there's been no jugglers, but we might still see them. It's all been here. Horns and banjos and you name it. So Yeah, the good stories. There's been a lot of crazy music.
And yeah, what are the time slots? When's it?
20-minute slots starting at 6, and we go till 9 o'clock. So.
The crowd favorite band, Smoke Break, has been acting as the headliner, performing at the end of each night. They're a local group with a unique sound consisting mostly of musical and lyrical improvisation. Here's Randy commenting on the role they play at open mic night.
Well, the first few years were crazy busy, similar to what we do now with the band at the end of the night, and a lot of their fans coming down and making it a lot of fun. It's been a few years now that these guys have been coming back and filling that role. Over the years, we've had a few different acts who sort of took that spot. If you have a group of guys with equipment to set up, you try and push them off to the end so they're not messing up the time slots.
This is Dario Polanza, one of the performers in the group. He's famous for his sweet drum lines and his hot dog grilling skills.
We were outside the Captain Kid one night, and we were just like, I had some bongos, someone was freestyling, we were like, oh, we should do this at open mic night. We had like 4 or 5 of us. And so we came down the next week and did it. People liked it. We did it again. We kept doing it. We did all last summer, and so far we've done this whole summer.
In addition to playing every night, Dario provides hot dogs for the whole crowd, an operation he calls Dario's Dogs.
It's me grilling hot dogs either in the back of a truck, on a hill somewhere, done it in boats, anywhere really. It's a portable grill. But it started when we were doing open mic at Pie in the Sky, and later in the summer they were short-staffed, and so they closed the kitchen at 2. We all get there at 5:30 looking for some sandwiches and food and whatnot, and they're like, oh, we closed the kitchen. And I'm like, oh, well, this cannot stand. So instead of going and complaining and getting nothing done, I knew that I had a bunch of hot dogs at home left over from a cookout, and so I ran home real quick. And I had also just happened to have my buddy's portable grill in my truck. And I just put the two together and I started making hot dogs and handing them out to people. And then it just kind of took off from there. People loved it, and it's just kind of become a staple that I do at almost any event I go to. I bring the grill, bring like 20 hot dogs, and just grill them up, pass them out. Yeah, and I mean, I've debated on going back and forth on charging for it and whatnot, but it's just not worth doing. It's easier to just pass them out to people, and everyone's always very, very grateful. It's amazing how far you could get with just a hot dog.
Open mic night is held on Monday nights from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Pie in the Sky in Woods Hole.
We're going to take a quick break, and when we return, we'll visit a popular event on the library lawn. Stay with us.
Hello, I'm Kathy Plazik, a volunteer for the Middle East Forum of Falmouth. Each summer, the Forum hosts world-class experts in a series of free webinars that provide our viewers with information and insights into the history and complex issues of the Middle East. Our aim is to provide a balanced program that includes differing and sometimes sharply conflicting views, and information beyond that ordinarily presented in the conventional media. Each talk also includes time for questions from the audience. We're a local, nonpartisan, nonprofit, and volunteer-led organization, and we hope you'll join us for these informative lectures. Please go to www.meff.world for more information and to register. Thank you.
Welcome back. One of my favorite events of the year, the Friends of the Falmouth Library book sale took over the front lawn of the library with thousands of donated books, music, and other media for sale. The money raised goes to support a myriad of library events and programs. Let's open that book, shall we? See what I did there, Michael?
As always, you're right on top of it. I love it, Eileen.
Let's turn the page on that joke.
I'm Deborah Winograd, and I'm one of the tent coordinators. I'm on the board of the Friends of the Library, and we're just thrilled that we have so many books to sell and that there's so many people here have been buying books. We've had a record sales this year. All the money goes to programs, other than after our expenses, goes to programs at the library that the town doesn't fund. The town funds the building, the wages, the books, and after that, pretty much, we children's programs, adult programs, movies on the lawn during the summer, all kinds of programs that for the community, and they are generally free. It happens every year around the 4th of July. People in the community donate books. There's a group of people who go through them, sort them, price them, pack them. We have a storage unit on Gifford Street at the climate controlled lockup. And so the day before the book sale, the moving truck comes with all the boxes of books, and we put the books out and sell books for 4 or 5 days. We also have the Friends of the Library also has a sale at the holidays, usually the weekend of the Christmas parade. And we've got book nooks, which sell books that are in the libraries that sell books on the honor system for a few dollars. And then we have a selling page on Amazon, and sell books that are more expensive that way. The community loves this. People call up in January and say, I need to make my reservations for my summer vacation. When is your book sale starting?
The library book sale was a very successful event. While we don't know the final tally yet, we can be confident the Friends will continue their excellent programming at the library. And now we can close that book.
Okay, we'll stop now. Now to our AmeriCorps member, Luke Hudson, who just finished his year of service with us. He produced PSAs about disaster preparedness in partnership with the Falmouth Fire Rescue Department, as well as content highlighting our open space and nature conservation efforts. Partnering with the 300 Committee and Salt Pond areas, bird sanctuaries. Luke's pieces are amazing content that inspire and educate.
So I found out about this AmeriCorps program last year from my advisor from St. Michael's College, former alumni, works over in Harwich in their conservation trust, and she was very successful in this program, so he's been spreading word about it. And once I joined, we were able to figure out where we wanted to serve for the year, and I saw FCTV in the list and thought it sounded so different from everywhere else, since nowhere else really had any media production or experience like that. So I thought that just sounded so interesting to branch out and try something new rather than just purely environmental service. So here at FCTV, I've been collaborating with the 300 Committee Land Trust and Salt Pond Areas Bird Sanctuaries to create educational videos, about 3 to 5 minutes for each of their properties, and just describe the special features of them, what goes into them to be taken care of. And then also in the wintertime, I collaborated with the Falmouth Emergency Planning Committee and created 4 different disaster preparedness videos and segments about generators, hurricanes, winter weather, and generator safety. It's been such a great experience. Everyone in this building are some of the nicest people I've ever met. Are so supportive of what I'm doing. I've got my fair share of criticism where it's needed, which is very much helpful. So that is another piece of advice I'd give to somebody else to encourage them to come here. You will be taught very well, and it will be a learning curve, but once you get it, you'll nail it, and it'll be awesome, and have such a great time.
Great. FCTV was proud to work with Luke, and we know he's going to do wonderful things wherever he goes next.
Certainly is. That's going to wrap up our show for the moment. I'm Michael Kasparian.
And I'm Eileen Preston. We leave you now with sights and sounds from the Peterson Farm. Until next time, we'll see you around town.